Yes, welcome back to the live session, guys. I hope you're well. I hope you had a good start of the week. Just a few words about the track that we just listened. It's from a DJ named DJ Buck, American DJ, old school, and sadly he passed away this week. So James was suggesting that we play a track from him. This one was a classic. The Parisian scene about 25 years ago. Everybody was playing this from after party to peak time sets. So yeah, if you didn't know about it, it's called Make It Hot. It came out on Siesta Records. Another word about a little competition we are doing. If you guys want to post a story, whether it's on Instagram, on TikTok, and tag us about the live session, you might win some free feedback tokens, maybe a t-shirt. Yeah, so feel free to record something, post something, and tag us so we'll see it and somebody will win the prize. Okay, let's get straight into it. The first submission I have today is Vunch. Are you here with us today?
Yes, I'm here.
Hey, yes, you just we just spoke before.
Renamed.
You were the first to submit and you were the first
Uh,
connected today.
last week I tried to sign up and everything was booked out immediately. So I was like, okay, no, don't leave any chances this week.
Perfect. So we start now to listen to your track. I might skip a little bit as the track go because fortunately we don't have the time to, listen to the whole thing, but we'll get a good picture and we have a chat after. All right, let's go. Very nice, man. Did you just added a drum layer at this moment now? It sounded like you added some hats or I
No, no, no.
no, it's the same the whole way through, right?
I mix up the percussion a bit. Like I'm not quite sure. I don't remember, but I try to like mix it up a bit.
Okay, cool. Really good drive, really good tune. I love the effort on the texture and the vocal and how you kind of build also some tension with it and the FX, the automation you add before the drop.
Mm.
It's really cool. Honestly, it's will work well in a DJ set context, peak time
Really, thank
probably.
you, thank you.
Um, Two things I noted before when I first listened to it, I was like about the tuning of the kick compared to the bass, but I think it's actually good, but you might have to EQ a bit the kick somehow. I think it is very on the punch, so it sounds very straight because the kick is very prominent. Maybe there is a way you can balance it a little bit better with the bass, so it's more on the groove. Do you know what I mean? Um, but it's also up to taste. But
Yeah.
it's really thumping now. The other thing I think for me, the main thing you could try to improve, it's the stabs and especially the second layer of stabs that you add. They feel a little bit in the back, almost
Mm-hmm.
like they sound lower than the this vocal layer.
Mm-hmm.
And they are also a little bit similar from the first one you have, you know?
Yeah,
Maybe
sure.
if you had a stronger contrast and it was a bit prominent, it would create even a bigger momentum. And eventually you could strip them back in the break if you want to have them here, or the opposite, keep building on them during the break and maybe have something a bit more stripped down on the second drop, you know? Because
Mm.
from what I heard, the stabs were the whole way through, right? You keep them in the break and then still again here.
Yeah, 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 definitely. Yeah.
So, a little bit more, but it's working perfectly. I'm just trying here to find,
No,
the little thing that you could maybe think about. Yeah, I think the strongest thing is the relationship between the two stabs could be even bigger, the relationship, I think.
appreciate the feedback. It was this one was quite like I did it in a week, I think, but it was very difficult to find the melodic. Like I had the groove and the bass, like I started kicking the bass like quite easily, but then it was very difficult to find like the over the top melodies, like or whatever. So I was experimenting a lot, but I'll try to um,
It
give
feels
more contrast.
coherent. It feels coherent. It's also original because of the vocal texture. I think it's really cool. And it doesn't feel like it needs something else. I think you had the right idea, the right numbers of elements, and it works well. Of course, little bit more personality in the FX and some stuff, but it's great, man. I don't think you need to overcomplicate it here.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Cool, great. But I hope to hear more from you soon.
Definitely.
All right, and congratulations on being the first today.
Yeah.
Not easy these days.
No, 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 no chances.
All right. Next up, RDL.
What's up?
Hey, Alessio, how you doing, man?
I'm fine, but we are two. There's Felix, my duo partner, is also inside here.
But he's not. He's with you?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Hi, man.
Okay, you don't want to show your face. Okay, we understand. But don't be shy. You guys are from Mannheim, if I remember correctly.
Yes,
Okay, great. I hope it's not too cold for you in Mannheim at the moment.
it's quite cold, but it's all right. We're used to that.
Okay, let's go.
Maybe we should all just get along with each other and put away our problems. Or whatever it is, we just need to forget about everything and just have a good time here tonight. Or whatever it is, we just need to forget about everything and just have a good time here tonight. It's really that simple.
Not too shabby.
Maybe we should all just get along with each other and put away our problems. Or whatever it is, we just need to forget about everything. Just have a time here tonight.
Bomba, guys. Super. And I know you guys wanted to do that Cecil style, if I remember correctly, and I think you're there.
Yeah, thank you very much. But this one was made with Frankie Rizzardo's label in mind, to be honest, because the Cecile stuff we already finished an EP to submit to them. So this was
Okay.
more like a Rizzardo style track.
Okay. I so then it makes, for one thing, it makes sense.
Yeah.
That I was gonna, but yeah, it's also came out like driving deep tech house, minimal, I don't know how you want to call it, but driving house, and definitely great stuff. Be careful, guys, with your mic because we had a guest appearance in the break from Primo, I think. But yeah, I like the spoken words, vocal. A lot of time in tracks, sometimes it's there and you're like, okay, but it doesn't bring anything. In that track, it's very prominent. You thought about it and it really brings something to the track. So this important to say. The only little thing I'm not sure about, it's it's mostly about the frequency range of that organ that you drop here. You can see my mouse.
Hmm.
I feel it's competing too much with your low end.
With the
So
bass line and the drums, the kick.
the kick and the
Yeah,
bass.
yeah.
It's either you can see if it works that you cut a lot of frequency and you just lay the medium, low medium, because it feels very loud on top of that. Because it's the same frequency a little bit than your bass. You put it very loud, but so it feels a little bit weird, in my opinion. And I think you can either try to find a preset, if it's a preset, it depends if it's a preset or a sample.
It's the basic organ one from Ableton stock. The basic
Okay.
organ bass.
It's operator.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see if you can tweak it and maybe you can get more harmonic in the medium area and cut the lows and you can keep it. Eventually experiment with other presets that will give you that will because you're fighting for the same energy than you a bit too much than your bass, you know. So
Okay.
maybe it's just a matter of EQing. That's
If you
personally, that's what I think. And I was gonna say I found it very clean for the Cecil style, but then you told me it's for a little bit more modern label, so that also makes sense.
Yeah, we try to EQ it so like on the EQ part, it's very separated from the bass line. It's like it has a very small frequency overlap.
Yeah,
But
okay.
in the studio, it sounded fine. But maybe we need to give it a look again. Maybe.
Yeah, or eventually Yeah, eventually you just maybe put it a little bit too high in the mix and just
Yeah.
put it lower and make sure maybe you can boost a frequency like higher in the frequency range to counterbalance. But yeah, it sounded a bit too loud and prominent
Okay.
compared to the rest, in my opinion.
Yeah, thank you
And
for that.
and here also as well, it seems that your hats are tuned lower than at the beginning.
Okay. Then
Or
we'll have a
maybe
look at that.
maybe you change the layer, but also it seems here it's a different tune than here. And I checked before, so that's why I might
I
know
I
it.
s- I thought I was tripping because I always had the feeling, or we always had the feeling that the first break slaps and the drop of the first break slaps a bit more than the second one.
But
But
maybe
I
that's
could,
why.
yeah, I
Maybe
couldn't
there is
figure
a
out
tuning.
why it was like,
Maybe there is a tuning, and it feels that the hats are tuned lower. And when I went
yeah,
back and forth, it was definitely not as bright. So
yeah, okay,
check this out.
yeah,
Maybe you tuned it down and you didn't
yeah. Or we
pay
put an
attention.
accidental automation on it or something. Yeah, we have to give it a look again.
Guys, we have to jump on the next submission,
Yeah,
but it
thank you
was
very
so great
much.
to have
Yeah,
you.
thank you, man.
And yeah, looking forward to hear more music from you guys.
Thank
Have a
you.
great evening.
Of
Please stay
course,
with
thank
us.
you. Same, thanks.
All right. Next up, Ellis.
Yes, hello, hello.
Hello, man. How you doing?
Good, good, very good.
Okay, good. Still in Amsterdam, Holland?
Yes, yes. Still.
Okay, great.
Uh,
Let's
yeah.
jump right in because we spoke a lot and we need to hear some music. So,
Could you refresh the track? I made a small change, so
yeah, a small change or a new track?
a
Okay,
little bit, a little bit.
okay, let's go. Let's go.
The number you have dialed is not available at present. Please leave your message after the beep. Come on. Come on.
Get ready for the man of the hour. I'm about to rush the mic 'cause I got the power. So don't stand, go dance, get loose while I juice the mic and get the party hype. It's been a long time since I bust the cut to make you party shake your butt. But nevertheless, I'm back again. Flowing and still flowing again.
The number you have dialed is not available at present. Please leave your message after the beep.
Like a baby with real long hair and a butt that's it. House style. House style.
Come on.
House style. Shake your butt, but nevertheless,
Okay, man. So I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what you changed from the version I heard, except for the picture of the track.
Yeah, it was a couple of FX changes,
Okay,
not
and maybe
too big.
the breakdown, no, here was different.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I like it. I think it's a very, very good. I mean, your production level is really, really good, and I think you're making tunes that are ready to be played. Definitely. So I think everything from the mix point down, the choice of elements are very coherent. You're a bit like organic, lo-fi, very 90s. This is material for vinyl, I will say. Uh, yeah, I really enjoy the track and it's ready to be sent to a couple of underground label, if I can say. I There is one sound that I'm not super fan of, but it probably gonna be a lot of people are gonna like it. It's like I like the relationship between the two synths. The first kind of question answer you have, I think it's here. But the
Hmm.
one that is just like repeating, ti- 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 ti, I have to say, personally, it gets a bit on my nerves. But it's, it's a matter of taste. It's not something that, I can judge either technically or, it's just pure taste. And I'm sure on the dance floor it will work, and a lot of people are gonna like this vibe. Um, I feel that you also have an opportunity to make it a little bit more complex or to have something a bit different because you're kind of reusing always the same elements, right? Except for the
Hmm.
break where you introduce something. I feel like all the elements that you have in the second part here, you already used them before. Um, it works. But some people are gonna might say, it's. I mean, some people. There is also always a way for surprising the audience and maybe introducing a new synth or a new relationship between two synths. But it's up to taste. I think the track works, so you can absolutely keep it like this.
Yes, I was uh, thinking about that a lot. If I should add something more, but yeah, I wanted to hear your opinion. But okay.
It's a great DJ tool to work on the dance floor and to stay. Now in this prison form, um, will it be something that the people will remember when the night is finished, or it would definitely work. It would get tons of plays, but it's all about you need when you have an EP, in my opinion, you need to have different type of tracks. So if all your tracks are in this way, maybe I would suggest that one of your track you really try to make this more like a song with more progression and some new elements that comes on the second part. Now I know your music and you also do that before, so it's also good if you do an EP to have a track that is a bit more toolish like this. That works well
Hmm.
as well. It's you can see after what you're gonna have on your record.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I hope I answered your questions, or if you
No,
have
yeah,
any.
very helpful, very helpful. Um, I also had a
Somebody was talking
question.
about the vocal,
Yeah.
but to me, I didn't find it too repetitive. Sometimes I say it, but this time I thought it was okay. So
And I put the hip hop vocal on some places. Do you think that fits, or I wasn't too sure about that one?
no, I think it fits.
Like
I
on the
think
beat.
it's your style. I think it's your style. It fits totally.
Okay.
Don't restrain yourself, and it's okay to sample. Don't unless it's something very obvious and you're gonna have problems directly. It's fine.
Mhm. Okay.
Opinion.
Great.
Don't quote me on that, but between us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Cheers, man.
Yes.
Last Smash, back with us. How you doing, my friend?
Good, and you?
Very good. Here every week with a new track. Like,
I try.
but you'll do more than trying, huh?
Yes.
Yes. Well done. You're smashing it.
Yes.
I know I'm on form today. Okay. Yeah, let's listen to the track. Let's go.
Take the ride.
Yeah, this one is good. It's a bit creepy, a bit very different groove than usually, man.
Yes, I try something different.
I can feel it. Like the pattern. First, when I listened to it, I was like, the groove is a bit off because I know your usual more rolling style, and
Yeah, yeah.
this one is more robotic. But
Yes.
there is a style of music these days. There is a lot of people that are making a revival of electro and this kind of like, more robotic no swing and a lot of bass are only like, on eighth note. And this this bass line fits to that narrative. So I don't know if you try this inspired by this new movement or a new movement that is a bit recycling at the moment, or if you just were experimenting. But it's interesting. Somebody was saying, "Wow, it's for a Halloween set." And I get what he said. Like it's a bit more creepy because yeah, it's dark, but
Yes.
good. Good, good. And I like the little bit of acid that you start to add. I don't think it's here or something. It's really cool.
Yes, thank you.
No, it's great. I would suggest, for example, here in that side, it starts to feel really full because you have all these added things. Maybe at that time, what you have in the background, the little synths in the background, you can strip it down a bit.
Okay, yeah, yeah, okay.
And also like this, you make things less redundant because by stripping when you replace elements, it's also interesting.
Okay, okay. I will try this.
But yeah, definitely strong, strong. No, don't change the groove, especially if you wanted to try something different. So it's cool, and some people are gonna really like that.
Thank you, mate.
Well done. Do you have any question?
No, it's okay.
It's okay. All right.
Thank
So
you.
let's jump in. We can do more tracks like this, and see you next week. I'm sure you're gonna be there. All right?
Yes.
Cool. Ciao. Bye bye. Up another regular. Brew.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes. Not
Okay.
driving today?
I am. I
Not
am
driving.
driving.
Okay, okay.
I'm
Maybe.
always driving.
Oh, you're always driving. All right, yeah. It's the US. You cannot walk anywhere, right? You have to take your car. It's not
Basically.
like basically.
Basically.
Okay. Yeah. Well, it's not the time to lose your license, so don't look at me. Let's listen to your tune.
All right.
Let's go.
We are sick as our secrets. 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 When you have no secrets and you tell them all, then ain't no shame in your game. So I have none. We are sick as our secrets. so I have none. When you have no secrets and you tell them all, then ain't no shame in your game. And when there ain't no shame in your game, you're free. No shame in my game, girl. We are sick as our secrets. So I have none.
Man, amazing. I have a hard time sometimes skipping the track because I it's really good and I don't want to miss a bit. So yeah, this one is a banger. I would say on your scale, 9 out of 10, you know? Like
Thank you.
one of my favorite one, definitely. Yeah, you in the last couple of months now, I don't know since when we listened to your music, maybe May or something, or I don't remember exactly, even April. But you have your style, your banging tune every week. Yeah, man, it's. I know you signed some release, so it's all about now, like you can connect with more people, get the words out there. When is the first release dropping?
So the first one, the on Purveyors out, it's out on Beatport now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So, but I think the actual like it was exclusively out on Beatport, and I think it goes like wider next month, like the beginning, like the first week of February. Yeah.
Okay, good. I'll make
Yeah.
sure to check it out and cop it. Yeah, amazing, man. If you have a question, just let me know regarding this tune because I can't say something that I will change or I would not suggest you anything. So, if you don't have a question,
No, yeah, I just wanted to get it. I've been snowed in for the last 3 days, so I was able to knock this one out.
well done. No, it's good. I'm not gonna tell you to switch things up. You just like have your style at the moment. You should just like, make as many as you can until you get tired yourself and try to change to switch things up. But make as much tune as possible, compile the best, put this out, and I'm sure you'll have a lot of fans.
Great, thank you.
All right. Be safe on the road, man, and
All
see
right,
you next
will
week,
do.
probably.
Yep, see you next week.
All right. Next up, I got a submission from Josh Baker. Is Josh here with us, or it was just a test? No, probably not. Okay, maybe next time. Maybe next time. Good. Who knows? After we got Shiro Rosenbrand. How are you? Shiro, not here with us this week. Oh, yes, here, but no mic.
You hear me
All right.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was in my monitor, so
No worry, man. How are you since last week?
it's okay. Yes, now it's working.
Okay. We will start listening to it, and some people were asking if we missed their track. I think at the moment everyone was here, so don't worry. Stay tuned. Your track might come through. Let's go, Shiro.
The number you have dialed is not available at present. Please leave your message. Please leave your message.
Really cool stuff. The vocal is definitely a highlight, but you also have an ear for like catchy melody.
Mhm.
It's a tried and tested formula, you know, the M1 organ, the bass preset, but it's working well. And you know what I like a lot? I don't know if you did it on purpose, but you have in your drums, you have like a clap and a snare. And then at some point, I think on the third beat, the snare goes a little bit in front of the clap, like it's
Yeah.
like and like it's almost desynchronized, and then it goes at the top, and it's I don't know if it's just the two loops you use that are like this, or how did it came like that, but it's funny because it's something like a guy like Omares will do,
Mhm.
and it suits your track. So I don't know, did you do it on purpose or
No, I didn't do it on purpose. The only thing I did on purpose was like a big echo on the clap before the drop, and yeah, the rest was I think it's just the loop. It was
okay,
yeah, maybe,
sometimes you're lucky, you know.
but I didn't use loops for the clap and the snare, so I don't know why. Maybe it just happened randomly. I don't know.
I yeah, check because it feels like there is a like yeah, they somehow like the groove, it's not much, it's few milliseconds, but it changed. I can notice it. Or there is a hit that comes on top from another loop. I don't know, but it's cool though. I would say two main
Yeah, no, but
thing that we can talk with your track.
Mhm.
Maybe you eventually need to tune your kick, try to see if you tune it lower, if
oh,
it gives
nice.
a
All
bit
right, yeah,
more
I'll
body.
look at that then.
Okay, somebody has his mic on and we can hear. Um, so yeah, I mean, the kick maybe could be a little bit faster. Sometimes just tuning it down can compensate. So have a look into that. I would say that the overall tracks feel somehow a little bit empty at moment, you know?
Yeah,
Like you're like yeah, like there is not enough elements, it's there's not enough frequency, it feels slightly bit empty. Sometimes it's good. I think also it comes from the fact that your organ is, for example, is playing the same melody as your bass, and then
yeah.
you change the organ, but it's also playing the same melody. So maybe it would be good to have, I don't know, a string in the back, a pad, another little melody, like, you know, that your background feels a little bit more full.
Hmm.
Maybe you can compensate by having more drums. There is different possibility, infinite actually. But yeah, I think try to somehow make your track feels a bit more full. I think that's my main advice here.
Yeah, right. Thank you.
And here at the beginning, you do like a double kick thing. And
Yeah.
I almost thought, oh, maybe there is two tracks playing at the same time. I also paused it for a bit. I was like, okay, is there something in the background? It felt a little bit long, this, you know?
Yeah.
Uh, maybe make it shorter because I thought like it was bugging.
Yeah, all right.
But yeah, it's very easy to do. You just shorten it up.
Yeah, all right.
Do you have a question, man?
No, that's it, man. Yeah, that's it. Thank you very much.
But thanks for passing by, and see you next week. I think it's like the third time in a row now.
Yeah, man, third time. But I was really early and but I'm now the seventh or something. I don't know. I'm now really quick with sending in my tune. So next
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
So I hope so. So thank you very much.
Well done.
Okay. See you.
See you. Bye.
Ciao.
All right. Next up, Tobias Kleiner.
Hey man, what's up?
Hello, Tobias. Are you from Germany?
Yeah, I'm from Germany.
Yeah, I think we have a lot of German submissions today. Are you based in Germany as well?
Yeah. I'm based near Frankfurt.
Frankfurt. Okay. So we had my name, Frankfurt. It's next door, right?
Yeah, it's really close.
You guys are Nachbarn, I think we say.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, that's the few words I remember from living 13 years in Berlin, you see. So, you know, not bad. Let's listen to your track and we have a chat after. Let's
Yeah,
go.
man.
time trying to understand life, trying to explain it, trying to control it. But life isn't asking to be solved. It's asking to be experienced. The mind wants answers. It wants direction. It wants certainty. But the body understands rhythm. It knows when to move. It knows when to let go. When you stop chasing the moment, you arrive in it. Nothing needs to be added. This sound, this movement, this place and time is already complete. So let the mind rest. Let the body listen. Because in this moment, there is nowhere else to be. Only the sound, only the movement, only now.
Very cool, man, and quite unique, I have to say. I really enjoyed it. It's like the way the filters, the movement that you have, the relationship. Like there is not really call and response between the elements. It's more like things are playing on top of each other, but you can clearly hear the layers. And yeah, there's a lot of sorts in the filter movement, right?
Yeah, yeah. I tried it with a lot of automations.
Yeah. Do you record your automation live or do
Yeah,
you
I
draw
have
them?
the from Behringer. I got the TD3MO, like the
Yeah.
acid and all that stuff. And I think the one of the synths was from the Korg Mini Low. Yeah, I had Ableton play the MIDI and recorded the automation on the machine.
Yeah, it's very cool. At first, when I listened to the track, I had a different thought than when I hear it a second time now. At first, I thought it was a bit difficult to get into the track because I felt that the bass is very funky and that your top layers and you have also layers that are almost like top bass layer because they're also quite low in the frequency range that were more like mechanical, you know? And
Yep.
somehow I was like I didn't connect so much the groove of the bass with the kind of like, you know, driving, arpeggiated, and this kind of really straight movement at the top. But when I listen to it now, I think it works. So, you know.
Yeah, nice.
So I'm not gonna suggest to change it. Yeah, it's interesting. It may be true that there would be good to have a section that would be maybe stripped down at some point from
All
this
right.
very straight to just for us to breathe. But also it's good in a big time track to just have like, something driving the whole way through. So I'm a bit torn with your track. I'm a bit torn in different ways. But
Thanks, man.
it's great stuff, and I think a lot of people were enjoying it, and we got like a wide range. Some people say Salisi, some people say we'll play this, some people say Shonky. I think they have quite different DJ bags, so people see potential of your track in different sets, which goes a little bit like I was saying. I was like, there's different influence into one track. And at the beginning, I was not really connecting everything, but it seems to work.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, thanks, man.
So it makes it unique.
Yeah, what do you think about the mixdown? I always having struggles like with the mixdown of my tracks. What do you think about that?
I I think it's a little bit because you have all these layers. Uh, it's. I mean, yeah, I think the mix down works, and I think in a club context it will be good. But it gets busy, but when
Yeah,
you filter a lot of stuff, it gets complicated. Sometimes it could feel a little bit muddy because there is a lot of elements, and it becomes difficult sometimes to perceive what is doing what. But that's
yeah,
also the magic of it. Not every track has to be very clear and stuff. So I didn't detect something that I'm like, okay, wow, you really need to tweak this.
all right. Thank you very much, man.
But you're welcome. Is it the first time you're tuning in with us or
I
submitting?
was, I think 2 weeks before something submitted a really old track like I made 1 or 2 years ago.
Okay, so now you're a different level, maybe. Cool, great. But hopefully see you again next week.
Yeah, sure, man. Thanks.
Well done. All right. Next up we have Juan.
Hello.
You see, you waited, and
I've been waiting a long time.
but you knew you had it.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad.
When did you submit it? Do you remember what time you submitted? It would be good to know for everybody.
I think today the link was out early, so I think maybe I was like 11:53 in the UK. I think the link came out at like 10 to 12 today.
Yeah. So what, you mean 3 minutes after it opened?
Yeah, it was 3 minutes when I said 3 minutes ago when I put my thing.
So it means to be on the live, you have a 3 minute window to submit your
Yeah, I
track. I
mean,
think
last
everybody's
week
gonna be happy to know that. Okay.
last week I was 4 minutes and I didn't make it in, so I'm happy I just made it in today.
I mean, it's still possible if you're here on time. It's still possible, but you really have to be like. It's not like okay, you can submit 15 minutes after. It's really like
Yeah,
it's like a sneaker drops. Like when people were buying sneakers of raffle. You need to be there like
yeah,
on time. All right, but let's go.
yeah.
How you throw it back like that? Ooh, like you bow like that. How you throw it back?
Nice one, man. So I like the 90s vibe. The
Yeah.
bass pattern is cool. The vocal is great, but I have something to say about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I the overall vibe is strong. Um, I would suggest to do it less with the vocal.
Yeah.
It gets a bit. I know that there is different verse, there is different section of the vocal. It's not always saying the same thing, and that's really cool.
Yeah.
But I think you need more. If you overdo it, then it loses impact a little
Yeah.
bit,
Yeah.
and you need in between to have moments where there is no vocal, in my opinion. That would necessarily maybe you'll have to add a couple of more elements then to
Yeah.
replace the vocal, whether it's a synth, another different organ, whether it's some effects, whether it's some drums layers. I think it's important here. And the last thing I wanted to talk about is regarding your drums. Do you use a couple of different loops?
Yeah, just a couple different loops. Yeah.
Okay, so somehow they don't feel like it's a unified group. It
Okay.
it feels almost like sometimes there's like two different records playing.
Yeah.
Because two things, it's the choice of drums and the choice of layers of loop, but it's also because the groove, but also the swings are sometimes too different. And although it could work sometimes to have different swings in drums, it happens and it works really well. I know some producers like to do that, but in that case, I think yeah, something was not so coherent, and it feels like it was not the almost the same drum bass.
Okay. Okay.
So, but this is something that you only develop with ears and by producing, producing, producing. So the more you do it, the better you get at it.
Yeah.
And also sometimes it happens that it's, to everybody, it's
Yeah.
it's not matching, and yeah.
Cool. Okay. No, thank you. I appreciate the feedback. Obviously, I've made this track a couple of weeks ago. I've been dying to get some feedback on it, just to know kind of where to go from here. So that's obviously really helpful. I appreciate it.
I think if you're looking for tutorial, I would definitely watch a tutorial about drums. I mean, you just watch all the tutorials are good on SYNTHO, especially like. But if you have some like that cover drums to see how to get coherent, I think there is one with Woda, and he talks about this. Swing things, or there's one with Azad where he says he even shows how to get your own swing. And to have this coherent swing between your elements really help to unify not just the the placement of the drums, not just the sound of the drums, but also the swing of the
Okay.
overall thing. And you
Okay.
can modify the swing of a loop. You can quantify and re-swing it if you know you're already on certain settings. You can apply it to the loop. Sometimes it makes the loop sounds weird, but sometimes it works really well.
Cool. Okay. Got you. Yeah, I'll have a wee look at tutorials and stuff. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome, man. For the track submission, we will stop here, but I think somebody wanted to ask a question, and if it's a quick one, I'm willing to listen.
Yeah, thank you, Sammy. I was thinking like, how do you keep the tension during the breakdowns? Because like, I don't wanna, especially if it's a bit of a longer breakdown, how do you gonna like the dance floor doesn't die down or whatever, like how do you do this?
I think we got a good example today here. These guys, Alessio, RD, and RDL, they did a long breakdown. I'm not necessarily always a fan of long breakdown. I mean, I like long breakdowns. You need them sometimes as a big momentum and a big time. I don't think every tracks needs a big breakdown. So I know we talked about it before, there is a tendency you're like, oh, my tracks needs to bang, so I need a big breakdown to have a big moment on the dance floor because this is gonna be viral and this is the only way I'm gonna get seen. I can understand the logic, so everybody wants to have a big breakdown, but it can also deserve your track if you do a track that is a groover, but groover is mostly kind of track that you need to build upon in a set, but maybe if you have a big breakdown in that kind of tracks, it doesn't make sense because the DJ will actually like to, keep the momentum on dance floor, and people can just like, okay, maybe as you said, you're gonna lose the tension, and the people are just gonna go at the bar, have a drink. So not every track's need a bit of. If you want to do it, I think two ways. Like some people are gradually going down, then up again. Some people are even there is some breakdown where it's more like it's going down almost to nothing and then it explode. What's good sometimes in a break, especially if there's so many. If you want to keep the tension, you can keep some of the drums in, but then it might maybe not keeping all the drums. Like when you remove completely a hi-hat or a clap, it's for sure the intensity is going to drop. Now you can keep somehow attention with a new sound coming in, if you have a new sound. Sometimes what I was doing is in some tracks I wanted to keep a rhythm, so I was filtering my drum bus. I was removing some of the hats, but I still wanted to have like some kind of a rhythm in the back, but I wanted to keep the energy also for the drop. So I would filter the top of the drums, and eventually you could also, this is something you can automate, so you can just turn it down if you want to reduce intensity, turn it up if you want to increase. That's a good trick to kind of keep a certain rhythm without, it's good to, you also have a break because you want to take some energy out. So like it's a good compromise.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Does that make sense? But everything that is strings, that is like a one sustained note, and you just open a filter on top of it, that creates tension, to slowly open up. Like I think you already do it in your track. Yeah, if there is no more question, and I think we're a little bit past 8, we will finish here. But yeah, it was awesome to see so many of you tonight and staying even after your track or reviews, or even staying here without submitting tracks. It's great, a great sense of community. Always a pleasure to listen to your tracks. So many good tunes. Appreciate, guys, you're leaving the download here so I can get it if I want. Thank you if you agree to it. And yeah, looking forward to see all of you next week. Keep rocking, keep making dope tunes, and see you guys soon.